Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's me, Melly Money. I'm back, y'all. All right, man. I got a good game for y'all. WNBA, Valkyries Liberty. So sit back and enjoy, y'all, and see who pulls off, y'all. All right, man. Let's get into it.
I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups.
Tough question here for you guys. Who is the best shooter in the league?
Well, I'm going to go with the easy answer. Sabrina Ionescu led the league in threes made last year and shot it at 45%. I mean, we're talking about volume. We're talking about efficiency. 45%. That was third best in the league.
I second that. Plus, at 2024 NBA All-Star Weekend, the Walnut Creek Wonder almost beat Steph in that three-point shootout.
Ionescu outside. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And here's Burton. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Pass to Thornton. Back to Hayes. And she uses a glass on the layup.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
Now here is Ionescu. Defense right on her. And there's the 3-second violation. Here's Hayes. And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Swish. Back Benley. Burton. She's covered by Cloud. And good that time.
Crafty pass work, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Ionescu outside. Here's Phoebish. Cloud outside. Clock at 6. From deep. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game.
One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments. The incredible focus Stewart has. Even when the D gets physical, she stays with the play.
Right side, Hayes. Down low. Swish, can't hit. Now here is Ionescu. She's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Jones. Ionescu. Tiffany Hayes grabs the miss. Now Burton. Outside Hayes. Thornton. And here's Burton. Hayes, covered by Ionescu. Tries it from the top of the key. Stewart grabs the miss.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Ionescu outside. Stewart. She nails it, and we're tied up.
A shot like that is in Stewart's comfort zone. And that's just a result of her determination and really more so her confidence.
Now here is Thornton. Up top, Swish. Defended by Stewart. Outside Hayes. Hits the three-point bomb.
Dynamic in the two-player game. Hayes doing it herself, making the D pay.
Now here's Cloud. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Now here is Ionescu. She's tightly guarded. Over Hayes. And the basket by Ionescu.
Excellent release from mid-range. Ionescu has a gift for getting to her spots offensively.
Hayes with it. She's got 5. To the middle. Swish. Defended by Stewart. Swish. Good.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
The Liberty trail. Here's Cloud. Ionescu outside. Inside. Stolen by Tiffany Hayes. And here comes the break. The open shot, Kayla Thornton. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, you have to run Thornton off her shot. You simply cannot let her get comfortable in the catch and fire.
Ionescu outside. Launches it.
It'll be a turnover. Away team ball.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Deflected. Here's Thornton. 2 points. That one goes in.
She might be undersized as a 6'1" forward, but Thornton makes up for it with touch, finds ways to score down low.
Cloud outside. Pass to Stewart. Takes the 3. Good on the triple.
Yeah, good luck. If you're the player who has to guard her, it is never going to be an easy night.
Now Burton. And here's Hayes, covered by Ionescu. And here's Burton. There's a screen by Swish. 5 on the clock, to the inside. And here's Stewart. She's got 7. Beebish with the bucket.
It's nice to see elite scorers like Stewart create for others, because despite her skill set, she understands it's a team game.
It's Burton. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Hayes. Back to Thornton. Down it goes for her 3rd basket in as many tries.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquil Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big 3?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Now here is Hayes. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Stewart grabs the miss.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Ionescu outside. Shoots it. Stewart misses.
That's a shot she had to take.
No question, the decision was good, just didn't execute.
Pass to Burton. And here's Swish, defended by Stewart. Swish with it. Stewart's there. Swish, can't hit. Ionescu outside. Jones, good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
Thornton outside. Pass to Hayes. There's her third field goal, and she's now made half of her 6 shots.
Love the mentality on that one from Hayes. No way she was going to be denied.
Ionescu outside. Outside Stewart. And she hits it to tie up the game.
Sharp shooting from Stewie. She's the definition of a stretch forward.
Hayes up top, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Swish. Back to Hayes. Back Benley. Outside Hayes. There's a screen by Swish. And it's Hayes missing. Now here's Ionescu. Tight defense on her. Here's Phoebish. Tries again with 1 on the clock. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
Now here is Thornton. She's got 6. Yep, that one goes.
The teardrop. Hayes perfecting that shot.
Now here is Ionescu.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
For 3. Bag Benley with the rebound.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here is Thornton. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Burton. Shoots over Cloud. Burton can't hit.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Ionescu has it. She's guarded by Hayes. Now here is Ionescu. She's covered closely from past the arc. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Jones.
As complete a player as they come, Jones has no problems hitting the glass hard, turning misses into makes.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Fagbenley. Now Burton. She's covered by Cloud. There's a screen. Here's Phoebish. 5 points in the game. Ionescu. Here's Phoebish. To the paint. Here's Stewart. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
An offensive juggernaut. Once Stewart gets a few to fall, you know she's feeling it.
Now here is Hayes, covered by Ionescu. And it's Hayes missing.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
And so the first quarter in the books. Liberty out in front, up 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Really hard work being put in from the glass by them from the get-go.
Yeah, everyone's done a great job boxing out for them here, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Dimes with the ball. Pass to Zandalacini. Dimes. Now Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dimes. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. New York in the lead. Pass to Burke. Now here's Davis. Harrison. Jones left side. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. Off target from outside. Here's Martin. And it's good. The game is all even.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Davis. And here's Burke. Here's Johannes. Guarded by Dimes. Davis with it. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Buries it from three-point range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Billings. Here's Dimes. Over to the left wing. Inside. Zandalacini, guarded by Davis. Here's Dimes. New York with the rebound.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. I mean, Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from 3 over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
Here's Johannes. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Out to the wing. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Pass to Martin.
Dimes. Here's Fabinley. And the layup's good off the glass.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And so it's New York with it. Now here's Davis. Picked by Jones. No one near her. Davis, that's good. And here is Dimes.
Pass to Martin.
And here's Fagbenle. Guarded by Jones.
Here's Martin.
Billings, defended by Harrison. Now Zandalacini from the arc. It's good from long range. And this game is tied up now.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Pass to Davis. And here is Jones. And a missed layup. A chance here to retake the lead.
Showing that intensity in these last few minutes.
Right wing. Here's Zandalacini. Dimes. Pass to Zandalacini. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside.
That's just not enough coverage. Basically none. Defense did not look good there.
Timeout called the Liberty. the Liberty trail. Now here's Cloud. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Johannes. Here's the three. Good, and Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
You see the vision from Stewart there. That's something that every coach in the league would appreciate.
Thornton, guarded by Davis. Now Billings. Back to Thornton. Hayes. Down low. Billings nails the baby hooks.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Cloud.
The talent in this league just keeps getting better, and this year's rookie class, whew, it is special.
It is so exciting to see this rookie class. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is the headliner. She comes into this league with massive expectations.
Yeah, and the depth of this class is just unreal. So many potential stars in the first round. I cannot wait to see their careers unfold. She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Cloud. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Three-pointer Brianna Stewart. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
What vision. It's almost like she has a built-in radar. Cloud just knows when teammates get open.
Here's Billings. Thornton, guarded by Davis. Now here is Hayes. She's guarded closely. Stolen by Tiffany Hayes. Robbed. Stewart with the ball. She's got 15. Here's Cloud. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Outside Hayes. Pass to Thornton. Martin. And here's Hayes. She's got 9. 3 on the clock. And that one's good. Billings.
I admire Hayes' vision. I mean, she's pretty much aware and alert of everything happening on the court.
Now here's Cloud. To the middle. Fades. And that one's good. Jones. Here's Hayes.
Pass to Martin.
Billings. Over Stewart. Rebounded by Davis. Now here's Cloud. Pass to Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Brianna Stewart from outside buries the long-range jumper. Now it appears an injury on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And when you see a player have to come out of the game like this, I mean, I'm just hoping for the best.
Absolutely. Let's hope we get an update that tells us it's nothing major. That would be the best news.
Both teams will make substitutions. Nice game. Great performance by Stewart.
Simply, she is on fire from beyond the arc. It's time to start shaping the game plan around stopping her.
Here's Swish. Pass to Burton. And here's Fagbenle. Thornton outside. Swish with it. The jump hook. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Sabali the screen. Now Stewart. Sabali. She's guarded by Swish. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. Thornton. Pass to Burton. Here's Swish. To the inside. A shot by Thornton, no good. And it's New York's ball. What you gotta love about Stewie, she's a flat-out winner at every single level.
Yeah, she led Connecticut to 4 consecutive national championships. She's won multiple gold medals, WNBA Finals MVP in 2018 and 2020. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Now here is Thornton. She's got 8. Now Burton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Swish. Drops it in from 11 feet. And it's New York's ball. Ionescu outside. Pass to Davis. Outside Stewart. Ionescu. She's guarded by Hayes. Three-pointer. Shot is good by Ionescu.
It's easier to find success in the pick and roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
It's Burton. She's covered by Cloud. And there's a pick. To the paint. From 6 feet. New York with the rebound.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Ionescu outside. Left side, Stewart. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sabali. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
Now Thornton. Down low. Up and in on the layup.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Ionescu right side. Count it. Good.
And Ionescu recognizes her role on this squad. Her team wants her to score and score often.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Swish. And she didn't get quite enough under that one.
This should be the last possession of the quarter.
If their clock management is good, it will be.
Now here is Stewart. She's guarded by Swish. From outside the arc. No good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Liberty out in front. They're up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. What a game we're seeing from Stewart.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
And here's Burton. Thornton outside. Pass to Hayes. Thornton, 5 to shoot. Now here is Hayes, covered by Ionescu. And it's good, 2 points.
Great communication between teammates there.
New York in the lead. Loud outside. Here's Phoebish. Baseline J on the way. Swish grabs the board.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
And the foul on Natasha Cloud. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Up top, Swish. Hayes, covered by Ionescu. 5 on the clock. Pass to Swish. Here's Thornton. Can't nail the jumper.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Shot is good by Ionescu.
Deep into her bag. Ionescu elite with the rock.
It's Burton. And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Thornton outside. Hayes up top, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Fagmanley. Swish. For 3, Kayla Thornton. The shot misses. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ionescu outside. Inside. Falls right in. She is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Hayes.
And as the WNBA continues to grow, the leadership we're seeing throughout the league has been great.
Both on the players and league sides. Some great people in charge, doing what's right for the future.
Absolutely, Brian. And the big thing, everybody's on the same page. They all want to advance the sport, advance the league, and continue to just be an elite product.
And the first one drops. And so she hits both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cloud outside. Outside Stewart. Ionescu outside. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Stewart. Pulls up from the top of the key. Ionescu misses. Pass to Hayes. To the middle. Burton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
At the line for the away team, Veronica Burton. One shot.
And that one misses. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Down low. Here's Sabali. That one's good. And so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Timeout, timeout.
We've seen Brianna Stewart really having a great game.
She has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit the damage she's doing inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. Hayes with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Offensive board. Here's Swish. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
14 foul. At the line for the away team. Number 13, 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. That's also good, so she hits them both. And the Liberty with possession here. 3-point lead. To the inside. Stolen by Tiffany Hayes. Pass to Fagmanley. Swish with it. Defended by Stewart. Now here's Swish. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Ionescu outside. Cloud. Back to Ionescu. Takes the 3. Here's Stewart. Field goal number 9. She's 9 for 12 with that basket.
What a hustle play by Stewart. Picks up the trash and puts it in the can. She has such a motor.
It's Burton. Thornton, guarded by Sabali. Thornton, right side. 6 on the shot clock. It's Burton. She's covered by Cloud. Burton gets the bucket.
She hit that shot from the next town over, Blake. What a shot.
You got to have some guts, some big-time guts to let it fly from that far out.
Now here is Ionescu. 9 points in the game. Pass to Phoebish. Now Stewart. Ionescu outside. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, it looks like that last three definitely got Ionescu's attention. She goes to the arc with a purpose and drains the answer.
Now here is Hayes. 13 points in this game. Bucket is good.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Here's Ionescu. She's got 12. It's hauled in by Tiffany Hayes.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, her three-point shooting took a massive leap in year 4.
Well, you know, it's something Ionescu has worked very hard on. You look at her first 3 years in the league, she shot just 33% from deep. But year 4, that percentage shot up to 45%, and it was on major volume. Sabrina leading the WNBA in three-pointers made.
New York leading. Now here is Ionescu. Pass to Phoebish. Drains the 19-footer.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
It's Burton. She's got 7. Tiffany Hayes double team. To the paint. Swish. Yes, it is. Score that as basket number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Cloud with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Stewart up top. She's guarded by Swish. Stewart inside. And that one's in too. She has missed only 3 of the 13 shots she's attempted. Outside Hayes. Inside. Back Benley. And the shot goes down.
What an excellent assist. It really led her to the perfect spot.
Now Ionescu. She's got 12. Stewart up top. Back to Ionescu. Over Hayes. Here's Sabali. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Outside Hayes. It's Burton. She's covered by Cloud. Outside Hayes. Pass to Burton. Here's Phoebish. She has 7. Right side, Stewart. Ionescu has it. Here's Phoebish. Natasha Cloud from outside. The rebound by Thornton.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Now here is Hayes. She's got 13. Picked by Thornton. Pass to Burton. Shoots over Cloud. Burton gets the bucket.
Yeah, well, with eagle-eyed vision, Hayes has earned a reputation as a capable distributor.
And so it's New York with it. It's a 3-point game. Cloud outside. Here's Phoebish. From down in the low post, it goes. And here's Hayes. Pass to Swish. Just 3 to shoot.
Another good rebound, and we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
Now here's Cloud. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Ionescu. Swish grabs the board. Pass to Fagbenle.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing.
Thornton, back to Hayes. Shot from 12, drained for 2 points.
Anytime Hayes steps on the floor, you almost expect a big night.
Here's New York now. 3-point lead. Ionescu outside. Over to the wing. Phoebish. Releases from the wing and drills it. Now here is Hayes. She's got 15. Goes up at the elbow. New York with the rebound.
She's going to put a lot of pressure on her team's perimeter shooters if she can't convert those chances inside.
Stewart with the ball. She's got 24. Sabali the screen. And it's Brianna Stewart with the 3. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Liberty out in front. They lead by 8. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Now Cloud. Pass to Davis.
Johannes.
And here's Cloud. Lets it go from deep. Talbot pulls it in. Here's Martin. Yep, count it. New York leading. Pass to Sabali.
Johannes.
Back to Sabali. They set the screen. Here's Cloud. Talbot pulls it in.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Here's Andalasini. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Davis. Cloud. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Showing that competitive fire. Natasha Cloud takes pride in coming back with a 3 of her own.
Now Zandalasini, guarded by Davis. And here's Billings. Now here's Dimes. Zandalasini, guarded by Davis. A shot by Billings, no good. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now here's Davis. She
He's guarded closely. Cloud outside, over Dimes. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
I love a point who can hit from this range. Cloud just gives the D another thing to worry about when she scores from there.
Pass is on Delicini. Here's Martin. Here's Dimes. She's covered by Cloud. And here's Sandelicini. Now Billings. Down low to the wing, right side. Makes it off the glass.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
Cloud outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Stewart. Davis. Cloud, started by Dimes. And a miss there on the triple. They set a pick to the middle. Billings. Here's Talbot. And here's Billings. Cloud pulls it in. Now Johannes. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
She sort of lowered her shoulder into her too. A move you perfected actually, but they were gonna get her there one way or the other.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Pass to Martin. Cans it from downtown.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
And it's New York's ball. It's a three-point game. Cloud outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Oh no. See, those are the kind of errors that can make or break you in a game like this, and it'll drive your coach crazy.
Now here is Hayes. Pass to Billings. Hayes. To tie it up. Rebound New York. Now here's Cloud. Back to Stewart. Right side, Sabali. It's good. Dimes with the ball. Outside Hayes. Shoots over Cloud. The shot that time not on target. Stewart up top. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by Tiffany Hayes. And she comes up with the deuce. Here's Cloud. Pass to Phoebish. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
For 3, Tiffany Hayes gets the 3-pointer to fall. It's a tie ball game.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
And the Liberty call time here.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on simply making the play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Johannes. Pass to Phoebish. Here's Johannes. Sabali, covered by Thornton. Just 5 to shoot. Ionescu outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shot. She's pretty much got it all picked out so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
It's Burton. Thornton outside. Now here is Hayes, covered by Ionescu. She gets it in there.
The combination of touch and hops. Hayes has got both, and it makes her a threat down low.
New York in the lead. Now Johannes. Pass to Phoebish. Shot from 12. Uses the glass to drop it in. It's Burton. Thornton outside. Hayes. Back to Thornton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Whatever intensity might have been lacking the first half, these teams are making up for it now.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, things have really picked up.
Here's Johannes. Pass to Phoebish. From the left block. Clock at 6. Ooh, no luck on that one. Outside Hayes. Thornton left side. Burton. And Thornton picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
First personal foul.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Hopefully, from our standpoint at least, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
We can only hope. Now here is Ionescu. Defense is right there. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Here's Hayes. Pass to Swish. It's Burton. Thornton outside. Hayes, covered by Ionescu. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Phoebish. To the inside. Ionescu up top. She's guarded by Hayes. Back to Stewart. Phoebish. Here's Sabali.
Away team ball.
And here's Burton.
Away team.
to Hayes. Count the basket.
So mature mentally and emotionally. Hayes stays composed throughout the game.
Cloud outside. And here is Stewart. She's guarded by Swish. Left side, Stewart. Clock at 2. Here's Ionescu. And they turn it over. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. It's Burton. Thornton outside. Hayes. Pass to Burton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, it's good.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
The Liberty trail. Outside, Stewart. Tries to snap the cold streak. The three-pointer is on target.
Clutch basket right there. Stewart wants the ball in her hands in big moments.
Outside Hayes. From the low block. The rebound by the Liberty. Now here's Cloud. Bagbenlay with the rebound. Now Burton. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. And here's Burton. Hayes with it. Connects!
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
And the Liberty call time here. And the Liberty call time here.
Stewart. The 15-footer nails it. She has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Pass to Burton. Nailed from three-point land.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is Stewart.
Oh, for my money, Stewart, the toughest assignment in the league.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for New York, Brianna Stewart. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. She's perfect from the line this time.
She's got ice water in her veins, guys. No way she's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance.
Now here is Hayes. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a little bit here.
Probably a smart move. Be calm, be patient.
Shot clock at 5. Uncovered. Rebound New York. New York calls timeout.
No need to rush things. Still plenty of time for them to get off a good shot.
You nailed it, Tim. And I'd say that whatever their favorite play is, now's the time to run it.
Yeah, Brian, just run the play your team's most comfortable with coming back.
And so it's New York with it. To take the lead. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up